It says that we're live, so I'm going to trust YouTube.
Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, welcome to Two Drink Minimum, the podcast that cannot contain coffee in a regular coffee cup. We spilled coffee everywhere. That's why we're late. I'm saying we, but it was me. I spilled coffee everywhere. But let's go ahead and blame Poseidon. Poseidon, you're fired for the coffee situation.
Goddamn.
The man who orchestrated my downfall via caffeine, comedy legend Mike Ward.
I am the one who pushed that coffee out of your hand. It was amazing though watching it because you had your coffee, you put it down on the table, then you knocked it over, and then you started yelling at Poseidon for not putting the lid on it properly. And he took it. Instead of going, hey, you knocked it over, he was like, I'm sorry, I'm trying to do better.
No, he didn't even say I'm sorry. He said I'm going to go right now. I'm going to fucking see these guys. They have the audacity to tell me not to smoke in my car.
It's true, I did.
You yelled at Tim Hortons people?
Because they yelled at him for smoking in his car. He's like, and now he's ready. He's like, you can get mad at me for smoking in my car, but you guys don't put the lid on properly.
No, hold on. They didn't yell at me, because had the guy yelled at me for smoking my car, I would have rattled him. But they told me, he had asked me nicely. He goes, what did he say? He goes, hey man, just so you know, it's illegal to smoke at the window.
Illegal?
Yeah, it's illegal to smoke, while you're taking your order.
I don't think people know what the word illegal means.
Yeah. So I go to.
Has anyone ever gotten busted? Because something that's illegal, someone will go undercover, and you'll get arrested.
Yeah.
So I go to him. Excuse me, I'm in my car. He goes, no, but you're smoking and you're at the window. So I got a little aggressive. I'm like, I'm in my fucking car, bro. And he goes, oh, okay, I'm sorry. Like, he got the message. That was
what else is illegal? Me punching you in the face right now.
Yeah.
Look, shut the fuck up and give me a donut in my cup.
If I'm going to go down the illegal route, I'm going all the fucking way.
Oh, yeah, all out.
I don't want to be that fucking guy that's in prison for smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, exactly. No. I'm going
to
deep.
jail. It's fucking murder one.
I'm eating donuts while I'm stomping on your fucking corpse.
Curb stomp.
So that ended well.
Yeah.
No.
So you would curb stomp a guy that told you to stop smoking? Maybe he just cares about the podcast.
Yeah.
Doesn't want you to die.
Maybe he's looking out for your health. He knows you eat garbage food because you go to Tim Hortons 7 times a day.
He's been trying to cut back on the garbage food, emphasis on the try, but he's doing well. Poseidon's actually, I fuck with him, but he's been, ever since the firing, he's been more motivated. He's taking care of business. He's acting like a real adult. The only thing that he screwed up is that he fell in love with a prostitute. That's the only thing that he screwed up in his entire month. That's the only. By the way, his girlfriend, a big bully. His girlfriend, who is watching this show, loves watching the show and loves the fact that she tells me stuff that he doesn't want her to tell me. And then we rip him on this show. She was laughing about it on Saturday. She's like, hey, let me tell you something. So she kept dishing me all the dirt on Poseidon. The man is absurd. He is in love with her. This is a Richard Gere situation, 100%. And she said he even gets creepy and I guess cuck-like. What was her thing? Like very bitch-like. Like he forced her to have a business meeting last week.
I didn't force her. I asked her.
And then he
what?
He
What
drove
is this forcing thing?
He drove her home.
I never forced anyone to do anything.
Listen. He drove her home, she says, and then after he dropped her off, he texted her right away and said, hey, you want me to turn this car on? I want to come over. Can I sleep there?
No.
And she's like, no, you're not going to sleep here.
Okay,
was this business meeting a black man having sex with her while you cried in the corner?
Hold on.
Oh, and this is the best part. Remember we were talking about last time? We were making fun of him for the crackhead thing before he ate her out and stuff. And then she's like, why are you saying it was one guy? It was 2.
Fuck, really?
And Poseidon was like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. He was so pissed. She was laughing. He's like,
No. Look, you know what it was.
She's the funny one in this relationship.
I like her. I like her. She's funny. She's a nice friend to have. I just needed to let out.
She's a nice friend to have. Yeah. She even told me, she goes, can you stop him? He calls me and talks to me for an hour and a half about his day. She's like, so how was your day? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's not a big size. How many? Yeah, okay. Let me tell you about my day. And he talks about his day for an hour and a half, and she's like, Jesus Christ.
Not an hour and a half. It was 40 minutes.
That's way too much.
That is too long.
She could have seen 2 customers in that time.
I just needed to let out some affection. Okay, and I chose her to let some of this affection out, and I let it out. But now I'm back in gangsta mode.
I'm happy that you let it out on her because she is not to be trusted for you, and she tells us everything. So I'm happy you did it because we can make fun of you. She just taught you a valuable lesson. These hoes ain't loyal.
Yeah, I know. These hoes ain't loyal.
You treat her like kids treat a Care Bear.
But hold on.
I've become a big fan of hers now. Ever since she started bullying him.
but I needed that shit. You know why? Because I realized I'm me again. You know how I realized?
How?
I was driving and I was swearing at people on the road. So I'm like, oh yes, I'm me again.
But what does that change? Then you called her and said, you know what I just did? I swore at visible minorities for an hour in my car.
No, what I mean is I'm driving fast again and I'm me again, you know?
And that's a good thing. Going from, look, I didn't used to be violent in my car, but now because a prostitute bullied me, I want to murder everyone. I'm back to me again.
Yeah. You've been pepper sprayed and bullied by prostitutes. You're amazing.
Yeah.
Just for the shows.
Well, no, you didn't do any of this for the shows. They happened to you, and then we made fun of you on the shows. They weren't done purposely.
And you were actually hoping that we wouldn't talk about it on the show.
Yeah.
That's true.
He's been waiting all weekend. He's like, I hope he forgets. I hope he forgets. But she was laughing and she told me about it. I was like, I can't. Look, she's willing to dish out the dirt on you. By the way, that's what we learned. These prostitutes, very yappy. Very yappy. He needs to keep paying. Every time he stops paying, all the secrets come out.
And she doesn't screen her calls?
How do you mean?
Like, because if I had a guy, let's say if I was a prostitute and I had a guy that'd call me every day to talk for fucking 48 minutes about how he's feeling.
But the reason is why is because she's a co-host now on his show. So so she has material and she laughs at him and she enjoys it. Yeah. She's really the transition from escort to podcast host. She's doing it pretty quickly. She's doing it quicker than him. She's doing more seamlessly than him. Yeah.
But yeah.
Well,
so
what do
you
you talk to
haven't
her?
had the threesome yet? You were telling me it's this Friday?
Oh, yeah. Yes, it did. Yeah. He's excited this Friday.
Yes.
Is that why that's that what you're gonna do? The money I just gave you? Was that the plan? What if I hadn't paid you? What would you do? We'd be like, listen, we're gonna put this on layaway.
What's the saying there? Rain check.
Yeah. We're gonna take a rain check on the 2 vages.
Oh shit, I'm so ridiculous.
You live a good life.
Are you gonna start calling that other prostitute now?
No, he says only once. He says he just wants to experience the 3-way, and then he's gonna go back to normal. You know who you should invite on your show? They were talking about in the Discord. Helsan mentioned it. There's that girl who was at the university here at UCAM, and she took her graduating photo. She was lifting her shirt up.
Tits
out. That's a perfect person for the podcast.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We should give her a fucking podcast.
Yeah.
We call it Tits Out.
She looks really good too. Huh? She's a good-looking girl.
She's a cute girl too. Yeah. It's a perfect guest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Reach out. Get her on your show.
Her thing, she wrote that it was a real picture for her actual graduation photo, and then when the media picked up on it, she tweeted out that it was a fake picture because I guess she was worried that the university would be like, "What the fuck? Yeah. Why are titties coming out during the grad pictures?"
So it's not. I heard it was in the yearbook. It's not there.
No, it's just on her Instagram, and she's on OnlyFans too. So it's OnlyFans and her Instagram.
But I mean, it's not as cool.
They can't really deny that from. Like she didn't. I saw it. She didn't fully show her tits.
No,
yeah, they could 100% not put that in the.
Yeah.
You honestly think they're like, well, the nipples aren't showing. What kind of what kind of school is this, Poseidon?
Well, bro, I mean, if it was a school run by me,
if
it was a school run by you, you would be arrested because you would be running an elementary or a high school. You'd be in trouble.
Does that cum on his face or mayonnaise? We don't know.
Just put it in there. You know? It could be anything.
God damn.
She'd be a good guest for you guys. You could both talk to her.
Yeah. I'm gonna search up her credentials.
Yeah, her credentials. Call her up, talk to her for an hour and a half. Tell her about how you feel. Can I tell you about how that picture made me feel?
Most of it was talking about the show. And we were just being, it was like flirty fun.
That's not what she said. She said you were talking about your day and asking her about
flirty fun.
And her feelings.
You're not supposed to talk about business stuff and say it's flirty fun.
Yeah. I've never called Mike and been like, yo, Mike, let me ask you. I like how your eyes looked last podcast. So what are we going to do next? No, forget that for a second, actually. How's your hair? Touch it for me. What are you wearing? Like, I don't do that to Mike.
You know what I miss the most about Skyping in is the way you smell. Yeah. You can't say that.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Mike sometimes just randomly calls me. He's like, "How do you feel?" I'm like, no, but for real, how do you feel?
Oh, shit. Yeah, I am a little bit ridiculous. If you want more of it, head on over to patreon.com/Pantelis.
Yes, patreon.com/Pantelis to watch Poseidon and Annabelle.
Yes.
And if you want that girl, I forget what her name is, but I did actually Google her to find her OnlyFans. And all you got to do is write like Ukam.
I found her. Somebody sent me her Instagram. I already follow her.
Yeah.
But now I'm a little disappointed that it wasn't a real photo.
Yeah, I'm sorry to ruin the magic.
You ruined the goddamn
Sex
illusion.
shop, Beru Cam, morning sex, quality porn.
All right,
no,
Poseidon, you're logged into my account. The government's gonna have all kinds of questions for you. You know, all the crazy shit he Googles here. Like I realized it's all on my account.
Or the 2 drink minimum account.
Yeah. So the psychological profile that poor FBI agent is building on me. He's like, this guy's fucking all over the place. I don't know what he's into. But he's going to kill someone. 100% there's murder rape in his future. It just doesn't stop. Speaking of death, you actually went and performed at a funeral.
I performed at a funeral on Saturday. It was very bizarre. We didn't talk about it on the show, but I'd gotten a couple of weeks ago, I guess 2 weeks ago, I got an offer to perform at a lady's funeral.
Okay.
And at first, my manager was like, no, he'd never do that unless it was a crazy amount of money. And then he just randomly set a price, and they were like, okay. And they were like, how much is it? And Michelle was like, if you give us he wouldn't do this unless it was at least 15,000. And they were like, okay. And then Michelle was like, funny. Okay. So he calls me and he's like, do you want to do it? And I was like, no, not really. And he was like, but it'd be good, if we could give the money to charity or something. And then I was like, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, let's do it for charity. So he tells the woman, okay, he'll do it. And then the next day I call him and I'm like, look, I can't fucking do this. It's crazy. I'm not going to go do roast a dead lady. So he goes to call the woman, but then he saw that she had already deposited the money in his bank account. So he was like, fuck, I can't cancel this. The woman's fucking organizing her mom's funeral. Plus we canceled last minute. So I went. And it was fun.
So, but this was physically. You were there physically.
Yeah, I actually had to go there. And what's weird is, how in Quebec there's a maximum amount of people that can go to the funeral. So one of her nephews had to stay home so that I could go roast her.
Jeez,
wait,
which
what?
is fucking crazy.
There's a maximum people at the funeral. So they're like, Are we gonna get her nephew Billy? Fuck that retard. Nobody likes him.
Fuck Billy, bro.
Get the funny guy.
Hey, for my boy Billy, bro.
Yeah. But
Poor Billy.
I was really happy the way she brought me on, the daughter, because she explained to everyone before bringing me on. This was a 75-year-old lady that didn't really know who I was, and she found out she had cancer in September, and stage 4 and inoperable, and chemo wouldn't have changed anything. So the doctor told her you have between 3 and 6 months to live. So the daughter and the son spent 24 hours a day with the mother to make sure she was okay. And she said, she was like, the first couple of weeks, all we did was talk about death and cancer. And then she was like, it was getting too heavy, just talking about death 24 hours a day. So she was like, I figured we'd watch something to, get her mind off of cancer. And then she stumbled upon some stand-up of me on YouTube, and the mom really liked it. And then she just started watching me fucking nonstop. Every night she'd go to her mom's house and they'd watch me for 2-3 hours. They'd watch my stand-up. They'd watch my French podcast. And so she was like, it's weird because she knew everything about me, this daughter. And when she brought me up, she was like, he really helped my mom and blah, blah, blah. And she would have loved to have him here. So I could go anywhere and the crowd was going to follow. And it was really fun.
Wow.
I was surprised how good of a crowd it was. And I didn't go like, balls deep. It wasn't like a roast.
I'm gonna fuck this old lady. Like, it wasn't like it wasn't
Pull a
like
WWE.
yeah, he pulled it to Triple H. Yeah, he started banging. Why is he in the casket?
It was kind of like a Dean Martin type roast,
But that's amazing, though.
Yeah.
Fuck, you helped that lady.
Yeah, and I felt really good after. It was weird, and the woman, like this, they're a rich family, and like when Michelle, my manager, told the daughter, he was like, "Yeah, Mike's gonna give the money to charity," and then she was like, do whatever the fuck you want to do. Who cares? And then I realized they were just paying me because she was like, "You helped my mom at a time when she really needed to laugh," and so it was almost like she wasn't paying me for the little show. She was paying me for the last 5 months.
Fuck, bro.
Yeah, it was weird. Maybe it's too the fact that we can't do shows anymore. But when I got out of the funeral home, I was like, this was amazing. I felt really good.
And you go to the funeral home manager, and you're like, let me ask you, do I need to audition for someone, or how do I get booked regularly?
Nice club you got here. Because when the way it went, the priest went on. He talked about Jesus for a while.
He opened up for you.
Yeah, then he brought up the granddaughter. The granddaughter said some stuff that was really sweet. And then the kids said some stuff that was really sweet. And then it was me. And then when I got off, I was like, okay, I got to stay for the rest of the funeral, right? I can't just go, all right, my time is done. I have another show at 6. So I stayed, and it was, when I was done, I felt like really good. I've never felt that good in a while. Like,
well, that's a show that somebody directly tells you, like, hey man, all the shit you've been doing, it actually helped someone.
Yeah.
I hope you make more kids cry, because it's making old people feel good.
I had the funeral director told me something really weird, because he was like, that was really nice what you did. And plus, everyone was telling me how fucking sweet I was for going there, because no one knew that they had given me $15,000. But the guy was like, that was really sweet what you did. Because he goes, sometimes we'll get like actors that'll come and say something, and or singers, but they're always dicks to everyone. Like, apparently whenever sort of quasi celebrities go do shows at funeral homes, they treat it like a regular show. So they're like, where's my green room?
Oh, I don't even know what to say. I'm surprised that's a regular thing, first of all.
Yeah, so was I.
But also imagine where's my green room? I don't like all the dead vibes in here. Spruce this place up. Let's liven things up.
No, but I mean, it makes sense also, because, like, people are sad at a funeral and shit. Yeah. You want to laugh a bit, bring up the mood a bit, because everyone's depressed. And shit.
I can't. It's too depressing for me in those situations. Yeah. I don't know if I'd be able to do it.
It was very bizarre, because like before going on, how before a show usually you're standing up in the back, or you're in the green room, or you're hidden away kind of, but I was just sitting like in the 3rd row, and it's like everyone knows each other
except for you.
Except for me, and then the son is talking, and it's very beautiful, and everyone's sad, and the sister's crying, and then they bring me up, and I just stand up, but it was amazing.
And you had to roast her.
Yeah, I had to roast her.
How hardcore did you start the roast? Like, so to the grandkids, I'm very sorry for fucking your grandmother to death. I came to apologize in person. Like, Mike, no, tone it down, just one level. Okay.
No, it was very clean. My first 2 minutes was just about the fact that I thought it was weird as shit that I was there too.
You had to address
no one
that.
knew I was going to be there, except for the girl that hired me. She didn't even tell her brother. She didn't tell her husband.
Was he looking at you the whole time? He's like, what the fuck is Mike Ward doing here?
Yeah, no, everyone was really surprisingly nice. Yeah, they were really nice. And I only had one joke, because this lady used to get her hair done like twice a week. Like, she fucking loved getting her hair done. And I had a joke that was just when she found out she had cancer. This is the second worst news she heard last year. The worst news was when they announced that they were closing the hair salons, which is an amazing joke. But I did that joke, and I was like, as I was saying it, I was like, I wonder if they're going to laugh, because it's all people in their 70s. And I was like, and I'm doing a joke about this lady's cancer, and they laughed. They were really a good crowd.
Well, at that point, you know what? I kind of like that. I hope that when I die, people can laugh a bit.
Yeah.
Like, you're not allowed to, like, you fucking Poseidon, I want you crying.
I will dance on your
my
grave.
funeral, I want you crying.
Bro, the day you die,
I want you crying, being, I never got to tell him that I loved him.
He's going to drop the casket, and the casket will open because he wouldn't have closed the lid properly.
Yeah. I was going to flop out.
That's not my fault.
Yeah. And he's going to be like, can I still get fired? Where do we go from here? That's amazing, though. God damn, Mike.
Yeah.
What
it
a
was
life
really
experience.
Yeah, it was really fun. I felt super good after. I felt really good after. And at first, we were going to give the money to, there's a charity in Quebec they raise money to help like victims of bullying. And so we were going to give money to them.
Why don't you just give it directly to Poseidon?
Yeah, to get him to pay for prostitutes. But Michel, my manager, he has a 10-year-old son. And he heard his dad talking about how we were going to give the money to this organization. And he asked his dad, he goes, why are you giving the money to a bullying thing? And he goes, well, it's, to help prevent bullying. And then his son, who's 10, was like, you're never going to prevent bullying. He was like, bullying just happens. That's what people do. And then he said, I bully people, and some people bully me. He said, there's a guy in my class, as soon as the teacher is far away and can't hear, he tells me I'm ugly.
Dude, this kid's amazing. At 10 years old, what the wisdom he's got.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, fuck, that kid is a genius. I'm going to buy a boat now instead.
Yeah, this is great.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, sure. I just realized that any money we give Poseidon, now Annabelle is kind of like, it's kind of like she's his manager.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, because she gets a nice percentage of it. I like this. You should set up, this is what you should do with her. Set up a payment structure where she's kind of your manager. So everything you get in, she gets 15%. That's it. And then you do whatever you do. But she gets 15% of everything. So if you get a big paycheck, bam, you got to pay that tax. Yeah.
In like 8 years, they're going to do a documentary called Free Poseidon.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like she's controlling him.
But she's fun, though. She's fun to have around.
Yes.
She's very positive and shit when she's here. She's happy. I think it's a good duo. I really like what's happening.
I was talking to her on the phone earlier also, and she's fun.
Poor
I like it.
her.
Yeah. Well, she's a 2 drink minimum fan.
Yeah.
So she has to be a little fucked up.
Yeah. Like, in all seriousness, like, I do enjoy talking to her.
Yeah, we like having her around.
Yeah, how often do you call her? Like, is it a daily
she said
thing?
too much.
Or?
No. Look, it was I overdid it a bit, I will admit, towards the end of the week.
You don't have to admit, she told me. I believe her.
Like,
believe all women, bro.
I called her, 3 nights in a row, I think, which was too much.
Jesus,
it was too much.
Okay, that's a lot, bro.
And you call her at night. That's when she works.
It lasted
Like, call her.
No, I called her after the curfew, so I made sure she wasn't working.
Hey, what are you doing? I'm a little bit shook your pee.
No, I made sure to call after the curfew because I didn't want to, call and something's going on, So
Oh yeah, that's crazy. The prostitutes have to have sex. Like their window of going out to fuck is very small, right? Because most people call escorts at night.
That's no. I asked all these same questions.
Really?
Me and you, Mike, were 2 halves of the same person, which is why I love you.
Buffoons.
We're 2 buffoons. We know nothing. I asked her the exact same thing as I thought the same thing as you. And she said, no, actually, most people in the morning, like businessmen, should like to get that stuff out of the way. But very rarely now, there are some people who pay to have them stay overnight, over the curfew. But you have to know the person because or else you're stuck with like a crackhead all night.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
I asked all these questions, Mike. We're on the same level.
Does she have one of those things like you have that says that she's an essential worker? Like if the cops pull her over?
It's funny because we could actually get her a paper from here for recording.
Oh, shit.
It's like, ma'am, what are you doing? Oh, I'm an employee. I was recording a podcast with his dick in your hand. Yeah, it's avant-garde.
It's this new art form.
Yeah. Where's the recording? It's not. It's a podcast just for the people that are in this car right
now. Sex workers though are essential. Like for people that can't
they're
get
essential.
laid.
Yeah, I think sex workers should 100% be essential. They did that in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
They were giving them to their military. They would go with them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But also, like They should just fucking legalize it, bro.
This is a topic we're gonna have to jump on. We've gone through this. Obviously, this is stuff that's been happening forever. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Legalize it, tax it, keep people safe, get rid of the criminality. 100%. Yeah. Depends who you talk to.
Yeah. If you talk to that Asian lady that used to rent the office next door, she'd disagree.
Yeah. She would 100% disagree.
Whenever they don't legalize drugs or prostitution or anything, the only people that they help is organized crime.
Yep. That's what I say.
Right?
Yep.
It's like the war on drugs.
Yeah, that war was lost, especially because they were the ones bringing in the drugs.
Yeah.
The U.S. government's like, we're doing a war on drugs. You're bringing in the drugs. What are you talking about?
They get angry. They're like, look at fucking the Medellin cartel. They're worth $4 billion and they have all these guns. If you made it illegal, there wouldn't be a fucking cartel.
Yeah, you fucking dummies. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Me and Poseidon were looking at something before this, Mike, about trans athletes. So you know how there's like debates, right? Hey, should like, I don't know, like a boy in a school who's transitioning be able to come? So there's a lot of like fine stuff that you could be like, there's middle ground. You could debate one way or another, right? But there's some situations that I've seen, Mike, that are so ridiculous. It's like, guys, now it's a cartoon. This can't be real life. There's a, 55 or 57-year-old man who identifies as like a 20-year-old girl or whatever the fuck, and they put him on the college team or the college team with these girls, and you have to see this photo, Mike. He is destroying these little kids.
I don't have the photo from
He's
him
a
playing.
55-year-old man who identifies as a 20-year-old lady.
Yeah, he's had it inside him his whole life.
Fuck.
Yeah, the picture I sent you is a good one too.
Yeah. It's basically that's what he looks like, and he towers over the other girls.
Well, right now you can't see it in this photo. In this photo, this kind of just looks like an older lady who's
But to this older trans defense, a 52-year-old man isn't like in the prime of his athletic career.
No, but when you see him playing against them, it's fucking he's Kobe Bryant, bro.
Really? Okay.
But there is this other image that is fucking hilarious.
Oh, this girl, that's look at that, how transphobic that girl is.
Yeah.
Look at how transphobic that girl is.
That girl is the whole world right now, bro. The whole world is embodied in this girl, bro.
You know what's fucked up, Mike? Is because I honestly, all jokes aside, I don't know where to go with this in the debate, because I don't want kids that, let's say it's like, they identify as their whole life they've been, they're actually trans people. They're like it's a girl inside, he feels like a girl. I don't want them to not be able to play sports, but then I feel like the 55-year-old dude ruins it for like the young trans kids.
He just wants a trophy.
Yeah, it's not the same thing, right? Or am I should be? I don't know. Maybe I'm.
Like, I remember when I was little, I used to play in a soccer league, and there was a guy on my team who was way bigger than everyone. Mm-hmm. And whenever we'd go anywhere, the other coach would fucking bitch about the fact that he couldn't play. Because he was like, he's clearly not 9. He has to be at least 11. So half the games he couldn't even play because the other coach didn't believe he was 9.
But he actually was 9.
Yeah, he was 9. He was just a fucking giant.
So what didn't he just bring ID with him or some shit?
Well, when you're 9, you don't really have ID.
Medicare card? I don't know.
Yeah, no, I don't know. It's been a long time. So I just remember parents fucking yelling at this poor little kid, telling him he was a man just because he was tall and had a mustache.
And he worked as a dishwasher. Yeah. So you see stuff like that. So that's what I'm talking about. So shit like that. Okay, I feel bad for that kid. That's why I'm saying it's a weird line. It's a weird line.
Yeah,
I feel like
I don't care. Like the whole thing. Even if you identify as a woman, I'll treat you like a woman, except for sports. That's the only thing.
But that's what I'm saying. So I'm not gonna go out of my way to fuck with you, to be like, no, I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna control you. I'm not gonna define your reality. But in this kind of situation, it seems fucked up because it's like, well, of course you're gonna win. You're gonna dominate. That's kind of crazy. You're a grown ass man.
Yeah, like we should, like, if somebody feels that way, because it's not.
What I'm saying is there should be limits, because even in sports growing up, you had to separate kids even by a year or two.
Yeah.
It's like, no. You can't.
Yeah.
You're 11. You have to play in the 11, 12. Even by that much, you have to separate. Imagine you have 30 years and fucking 2 feet on your opponents.
Yeah, it's nuts, bro.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I was on Netflix and I saw the movie Juno, and they changed it already to it's Elliot Page and not Ellen Page.
Oh, they changed the credits?
They changed the credits already. I didn't watch the movie, so I don't know if they changed the end credit, but the Netflix description, it's already changed. So what they should do, like Bruce Jenner they should take his medal away and give him the female medal.
No, I don't think that. That's
so he'd still have a world record.
No, I don't like that. I'll tell you why. Because the woman who got that record, the world record, she should keep it. She won that race.
No.
And he won that fucking race. He should keep his medal.
Yeah, because he was a man when he did the race, when he completed the race.
I'm sure, though, that the guy that finished fourth is probably lobbying like crazy to get a bronze medal.
It's a fruit fly.
Yes.
That makes me want to kill you. But, okay.
How's that?
Yeah,
again.
Maybe you're attracting fruit flies with all the fucking liquid on the floor.
Yeah. Poseidon? How much sex goes on in this fucking room? Tell us right now.
A lot.
I'll kill you.
What does your dick smell like to attract fruit flies?
Grapefruit.
So let's go back to this threesome. Where are you going to have sex with these lovely ladies?
His house.
Yeah, my place.
Okay.
Would you like me to rent a hotel room for you?
Nice.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Fucking yeah, a suite. A motel suite, but still a suite.
Yeah, motel suite, yeah.
Oh, no, my place.
No, a motel suite.
No. It's still a motel, bro.
But that's the sweet motel.
Do you think it'd be, it's just because it's $39 for a weekend, you think it's not a fucking real suite?
You think right now with the hotels being empty, no tourists, I think I could get you an actual real hotel for a good price, no?
Yeah, definitely.
The prices are still kind of expensive.
Checked?
Really?
Yeah.
You checked?
But no, it's because it's only for a short amount of time, so it's my place. I'm not gonna,
Has she seen your place yet?
Yeah, she's been there. That's where, that's where the deed went down the first time.
Okay. You gonna clean the sheets before they get there?
Yeah, of course. I'm gonna change them.
Okay. And the way you said that means you just thought about it now.
Right, as you said, it was the best. His face was like, oh, that's a good idea, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to wash my sheets.
I actually have to clean my apartment.
That's even if you don't have prostitutes over, you should be cleaning your. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
but it's funny the way you said it. You're like, prostitutes are coming. No, but I gotta clean this place up.
I've been doing a good job. In all seriousness, like I am more serious about my life.
Here's what you should do.
Fucking around a lot.
If she shows up for the threesome, but it's just her. She's like, look, my friend couldn't make it. What you should do is be like, don't worry, I got this covered. Knock on your neighbor's door and be like, Sanjay, tag. And then bring him in. Be like, Sanjay, look, I'm going to change your life today. I want you to have sex with my girlfriend.
Again, she's not my girlfriend. God damn, bro.
She'll eventually accept, though, to be your girlfriend.
You're gonna you're wearing her down emotionally.
Yeah, you're wearing her down.
No, but I'm gonna stop it. Like I overdid it. Like Like I'm gonna take it a bit more cool.
How so?
Take it easy.
How so?
I don't know. I'm just gonna. We're friends, whenever the opportunity arises, and we talk.
But you know what's funny is because he has this way of overreacting, because he realized that, oh fuck, I am performing, like, cause she even said he's kind of a simp, like the way he's acting. So he realized, like, oh fuck, I'm sorry. He's like, I'm overdoing it. I should calm down, right? So you'd think he'd be like, okay, I have an epiphany. I realized I'll just be normal me. But he went full the other side. I had to calm him down. He's like, yeah, fuck, no, I'm not gonna call her. Fuck, like he was getting all aggressive. I go, why are you mad at her? She didn't.
Because look,
you're the problem. She didn't do anything. And then he's like, okay, so I'm not mad at her. I go, no, you're not. She didn't do anything to you. She did nothing wrong. You're the idiot that can't control himself.
I wasn't mad, but no, I have two. Like I'm trying to. Here's the thing. My whole life, I'm always trying to find that balance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's been my issue, and that's what I'm trying.
You're like the abominable snowman in Bugs Bunny.
Yeah.
Remember when Bugs Bunny, there was this big giant that would always see Bugs Bunny, and he'd love him way too much? You're like that with this prostitute.
Yeah.
You just want to hold her and kiss her and love her and tell her how sweet she
You're
is.
Pepe Le Pew.
Yeah, you're Pepe Le Pew. You're a giant Pepe Le Pew.
Yeah.
I'm a giant skunk.
Yeah.
Giant skunk.
A giant seducing skunk.
Seducing. I'm gonna be honest. I think she's the one doing the seducing, but I don't know. I'm not an expert or anything.
Of course, she's doing the seducing, bro.
You think when she sees you, she's like, "Oh my god, how is he allowed to walk alone and not get raped?" Come here, big boy.
Do you get butterflies when you see her?
No,
Yes.
no.
Yes.
No, look, I got a bit emotional, but whatever.
Listen, Batman, tell us the truth. We know what it is.
What do you mean you get emotional?
Look, I got a bit of a crush, but that's about it.
It's just a
what
little crush.
does a bit of a crush feel like?
I don't know. Like,
What does it feel like, Batman?
well, like when I think about her, sometimes my dick jumps.
Okay.
You know, my dick goes, oh shit. You know,
They're gonna at their wedding. They're gonna play this video.
Yeah.
She's gonna be like, "I knew I loved him when I saw him talk about dick jumping."
like it does that like, like the
Stretches.
Small, yeah, it's like
Yeah.
Your dick's like, whoa.
Yeah.
but you know how it is.
Look, we know you have a crush on. We know you're in love with her. It's just so funny because it's such a you thing. The reason why why everyone's laughing at this, why we like watching the show and all that, is because it's funny. Because of all people to fall madly in love with a prostitute, you, the man who loves escorts, who was pepper sprayed by it's so funny that it happens to you.
It
You
is,
get it.
and to be honest, I wasn't expecting it either.
Yeah.
But also, you know what I think it is. Also, I haven't had a girlfriend in like 6 fucking years.
It would be like all the shit I talk about Trudeau.
Yeah.
Me and him start dating next week. People would laugh. They'd be like,
No, you know what it is? It's like I haven't had a girlfriend in like 6 years, and like I've just been fucking, and like
Yeah.
I don't know, like because I haven't had.
now you were able to have some affection.
Yeah, you know, so like I haven't had that in a while, so like it just came fucking like you know the floodgates.
Yeah.
The floodgates just opened.
Right on her face.
So so that's what it was. It's the 6 years accumulation of I haven't given another woman proper affection, and I clicked with her. So that's what it was. So it was just the floodgates, fucking. You know what I mean? But yeah.
And now you're saying in 2 days you're over it.
Yeah.
We don't believe you.
No.
We don't believe
No,
that
no.
in 2 days.
But
Yeah.
You
seriously,
can-
You
'cause-
can't go
'cause-
from I haven't loved anyone in 6 years and now I have all these emotions.
No. Because the thing is, I know if I keep behaving like this, I'm gonna ruin the podcast. I'm gonna make it fucking weird.
100%.
I'm gonna make it fucking weird. So the thing is, I'm going with this brain. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. So if I keep behaving that, I'm gonna ruin the podcast, and I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm able to.
You're using your little brain?
I feel you just
Wait, what?
Yeah.
you just want her to be your girlfriend. You'd be happy. Like
No,
if
no.
she would tell you, "Look, Poseidon,
No,
I want you to be my boyfriend."
No.
You're gonna say no?
Yeah.
We know that's a lie.
No.
Yeah.
It is, but I'm gonna resist. I'm gonna
You're like,
resist.
look,
and
I'm not going to
I can't-
go out with you,
Here's
but
the
I
truth.
will still call you 7 times a day.
No, here's the thing.
I-
Seriously though, no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't be able to seriously.
I
date her
want this
while
to
she's
be
doing what she does.
platonic.
While
I
she's doing
love
what she
you.
does,
Yeah.
what if she tells you, "Look, now we're dating," and you're like, "So what does that mean?" You get a discounted rate. You tell me you're not gonna be like, "All right, I'll get the boyfriend discount."
No. No.
It bothers you because she's an escort. What if she would say, "Pretty Woman style"? I'm out of the whole game.
Yeah.
I'm all yours, Poseidon. And then you're like, "Well, what are you gonna do?" She's like, "I'm gonna do podcasting and I'm gonna work at Wendy's." Would you be down with that, or would you be like,
Nah, still no.
"Still no"?
Still no. Yeah.
So you don't like her anymore.
No, of course I still like her.
So then what's the problem? She wants to
Yeah,
podcast.
No, I
Guys
like
say
her,
she
but as
quits.
like a friend, we stay friends. You know, we click like that.
But if she's willing to give up the whole game, now she's done for you.
You see her as dirty?
You see her as dirty because she agreed to fuck you. That's fucked up, bro.
What kind of a sick woman would have sex with me? I don't want to fucking...
I hate you a
goddamn
little. Why?
monster.
Because you fucked this. There's something wrong with you.
Oh shit. Nah, but no, she's a sweet girl and everything.
That's
but
what we're saying. So even if
Yeah.
she
Are
gave
you-
up the whole game for
I
you,
don't know.
if she said, "Look, Poseidon, I'm gonna do nothing in my life except take care of you. I'm gonna be your business manager. None of that. We're gonna make money together. We're a couple." Even then, you'd be like, "Nah."
Yeah, but there's what's that old saying there?
You can't teach an old dog new tricks.
No, you can't turn a hoe to a housewife.
I don't know if that's an old saying.
Is that an old saying?
I don't think that was an old saying.
Wasn't that in the Bible?
I think maybe, yeah.
That's in the Bible.
Yeah. I think it's in the Quran.
You know, so like, I mean, it's nice. We're friends, but yeah.
So you don't think she could be an honest girlfriend, is what you're saying. You're calling her a whore.
A dirty whore. A dirty, filthy, no good
I'm very
whore.
surprised with you. I'm very surprised. I don't like your attitude. I don't like your attitude. She's been nothing but nice to you. She's been nothing but nice to you.
She threw me under the fucking bus, bro.
She didn't throw you under the bus. She has a sense of humor. It's not her fault. God made her like that.
Oh, shit.
She wants to bust your balls. She's
No, she can bust my balls. I have a good time with her, but yeah, just
you don't trust her.
Of course not.
So, are you the type of guy that can't, are you the type of guy that can't have sex with someone that he likes? That you have to you couldn't go out with her because if you like her, you couldn't fuck her. You need to sort of disrespect someone to fuck them.
I had that with one girl, by the way.
No.
I had that with one girl years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, where I had become too much friends with her, and then I was like, nah. It ruined the whole banging.
Yeah.
I couldn't bang. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, something weird about calling your friend a whore.
Yeah.
It's dirty talk.
now
with
I'm the bad guy.
Isn't good.
You've always been the bad guy. When was she the bad guy? When was she the bad guy? Explain to
I've
me.
been nothing but a sweetheart.
No, you've been a good customer. That's 100%. That's not debated.
Bro, I got her chocolate on the podcast, bro. Bro, I know how to treat a lady.
That's weird, though.
You brought your co-host chocolate?
Yo,
How
Mike, you don't
fucking
give me
creepy
flowers.
is that?
You know, Mike, you haven't got me flowers in a long time, and I'm beginning to think you're not taking this co-hosting relationship seriously. If we want this podcast to go to the next level, Mike.
What did she do? Did she at least eat one of the chocolates before throwing them in the garbage? Or did she judge you? Like when you gave her the chocolate?
Sorry?
Did she
Oh, no, she
judge
liked
you
it.
when you gave her the box of chocolate?
She likes chocolate.
Yeah, she likes chocolate.
But did she do like, oh, that's weird?
She exclusively liked chocolate before Poseidon.
She probably judged me.
Okay. But she ate them anyway.
Yeah.
Did she open them in front of you?
I don't remember. No, I don't think so.
Because she probably thought that you put drugs in them.
Oh, shit.
She's like,
No, it was
this
sealed.
fucking weirdo is going to
What?
bring me to
No.
his fucking basement.
But how fucked up is that? The dropping her off and then calling her right away. He's like, yo, you want me to turn this car around? I want to turn this car around right now. If I was her too, I'd be like, you know what? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. She was like, I'll never
but
be safe from this fucking
No,
bastard.
but she knows I'm harmless, and she knows we're having fun. Is what it is. We're having fun. We're
Yeah.
two.
I like how he's saying he's deciding for it. He's like, we're having fun.
We're two young adults
We're two.
just
well,
having fun.
Yeah, okay. That's not what the police report read.
Yeah, is that written on the restraining order?
She starts all her conversation when they ask her, so you're in love with him? She's like, eh. She just makes a noise like, eh. Who the fuck said that?
Oh shit.
I like eh. I like French girls. They go,
Eh.
eh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good sound. No
Yeah.
matter what language you speak,
You
you
get
know
it.
exactly what that means.
Yeah, the two ones that I like is that one, eh, or the ugh.
No, but
Like I do the ugh sometimes. Like,
I actually like her as my co-host a lot.
yeah, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No one's debating this.
Yeah.
Yo, Mike, I saw little clips they were showing me of the Golden Globes.
Okay.
Yeah, that shit was vomit-inducing.
I didn't see it. I just saw Donald Sutherland.
Oh, what did he say?
Because he looked like he fucking hated being there. Like he was
On Zoom,
nominated
right?
for something, and you just see him like in his living room, and he's just like, he looks like he's been, in a Zoom meeting for 7 hours.
Who?
Donald Sutherland. You don't have to bring him up. Besides, we know who he is.
No, I was gonna bring up the clip.
If
you have
Google
it?
Donald Sutherland Golden Globes 2021, you'll see his picture.
And apparently
it's
they were, I don't know, they kept trying to throw woke shit in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they threw
But
Sia under the bus.
Really? How come?
Because the Sia made a movie that was just shit. It wasn't good, called Music, and it was nominated for an award. So when they brought it up, they go, I just want to say, when it was nominated, they talk shit. This movie is very problematic. What? Just shut the fuck up and name the nominees,
why
you
is it
dummy.
problematic?
Because she had, it was about a girl that has autism, I think. And it wasn't an autistic girl that played the role. Someone pretended to be autistic. But Sia apparently auditioned like 200 autistic kids. And she goes, you ever try working with these fuckers? She goes, it's impossible. So she tried her best. Like, so I don't know what they...
Why is Sia casting movies?
I don't, she made her. It's her own movie. She made it. It's apparently it's super shit.
I only found the image.
Okay, yeah. Can you show it?
Yeah, there we go. Look at him. Oh, yeah, he looks like a
Look
grandpa.
at him.
Fuck, poor guy. He's dressed up. Like I understand.
He looks like a hound dog, like an old dog that you put a costume on.
He looks like a cartoon wizard or a scientist.
Yeah,
it's true.
Yeah, I feel bad though that they do that. Like if I had to win a Golden Globe or not, and I had to go on Zoom, I would just be normal me at home. I'm not gonna get dressed up if I'm not there. Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
What do you think this is?
Yeah. You're wearing a tuxedo in front of your bookcase.
Yeah, it's like no.
You watch your dog pee on the rug because you can't stand up to open the door.
God, and you don't win.
Yeah,
that's the worst.
Wait, what? Sorry.
Because it's all on Zoom, so even the nominees they have to show up.
Okay.
Yeah.
They have to show up in person.
No, they're on Zoom. Okay. So, but imagine how awkward that is. Like it's you're there on Zoom with another 6 people, and then that guy wins. So you're just
sitting
there
how
on your couch.
shitty it is too. You know that you're not gonna win because you don't have the trophy in your hand.
Oh yeah,
right? Because the winner has the trophy. So if you're like the nominees are, you're like, honey, fucking unlock the door.
No! This is terrible.
Bro, this is bad.
Yeah. No
but
way.
I just don't understand I hate this fake wokeness. I don't like the whole adding stuff. Like, so nominated is music, and I just want to say that movie is really problematic. Stop trying to pretend to the world that you're a good person. That movie's problematic. Fuck off. Okay, so then don't be. You think it's problematic? Well, it's being nominated. So if you don't like it, don't accept the money and don't host this fucking show. How about that? Yeah. How about you don't host the fucking show? Yeah. It's problematic.
You know, be like me. Like I'm a scumbag, but I don't pretend to be a good person.
And also, how about you become a casting director, and then you try and fucking find these roles for people.
Yeah.
You try.
I have a friend that has a cerebral palsy, and he's an actor, and he actually won an award for the first thing he ever did. But then he stopped working as an actor, and I asked someone he had worked with, like, why he didn't get hired anymore, and he was like, "Are you gonna blame him for that one too?"
If I had, the water was already done, but if I had spilled it, I would have fucking punched him in the face.
Yeah, but I was talking to a director that had worked with my friend, and I was like, why doesn't he get any work anymore? And he was like, have you ever worked with someone with cerebral palsy? And you tell him, say this phrase in 4 seconds, and it takes him 9 fucking minutes. Like, you're better off with someone pretending to have cerebral palsy in a movie.
But it makes sense.
In a movie, you can get someone that isn't pretending, but like for TV... He was like, we had to get someone to pretend.
But it makes perfect sense.
Of course.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like CGI, right? The reason why we have CGI is because you're like, yo, should we set this entire city on fire for practical effects? Maybe we should do CGI. Why, bro? Those buildings, they don't deserve to work. Yeah. It's so stupid. It's so stupid.
That movie was very problematic.
Yeah.
I lived next to that house. It never burnt down.
Yeah, people should start doing that. Yeah.
In the, what was it, Furious 8? They did get real cars, though, no?
Cars. But exactly, they got some real cars, but I guarantee you they weren't all real cars.
Yeah.
And
one of those cars wasn't a real car. It was a kid with autism.
Yeah. Stealing jobs from good, hardworking cars. It's so crazy.
Man, we're living in a wacky world right now.
But only because the reason why we're at this level is because people don't want to admit it.
Yeah, and we're letting people get away with shit.
Yeah, they don't want to... They fall for the trap. Like, if you say that something is stupid when it really is, if it's offensive, you know, you're like, people are going to tell me. But everybody knows. It's stupid.
Yeah,
they all agree.
Like I say, 90% of the shit I say is retarded.
Yeah, we know that shit. It's like Fast and Furious movies. The truth is, they make a lot of money, right? We all know they're retarded movies.
Yeah.
They're not masterpiece movies. Yeah. What's the problem in saying it?
Yeah, but that's why we watch them.
Because we support Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
Vin Diesel, for retarded man, has made it really far.
Yeah.
And I like that. I like that. I like his hustle.
He's the Special Olympic version of The Rock.
Yeah. Fuck, it's true. I never thought about that.
Oh, by the way,
It's The Rock and The Rock.
Have you guys seen The Rock?
That's too much. I don't like that. That's offensive.
No. You went full retard.
Yeah,
on
you
that
went. I
one.
didn't
Never
like
go
that.
full retard,
Yeah,
bro.
I didn't like that. That actually pissed me off. I didn't like that. That was too much.
That was very problematic.
Have you guys seen interviews about The Rock that talking about? I think it was one. He said something so funny that I liked about Kevin Hart, and he goes, "What if Kevin Hart decides to do this?" He goes, "He's not." And they go, "How do you know?" I go, "Because if he does, I'm gonna knock him in the mouth so hard that he's gonna need to shove a toothbrush up his ass to brush his teeth."
Oh, he was mad at Kevin Hart.
Yeah, well, he wasn't actually mad, but he was like, they were fucking around,
Yeah, I feel bad for Kevin Hart because he's so small. It's so easy to bully him. Like, no matter what he says on the set, you can't take him seriously. Like, shut up, you're 9 years old. Get the fuck out of here. like, you can't take him. I feel bad because he works so hard. He's created an empire, but no matter what the situation, he could be worth $2 billion. You're there, you're having a serious meeting. He walks in. Hey, what's up, guys? And you're like, oh, God, what do you want? Well, listen. I think if you somebody give him a lollipop and tell him to go wait in the fucking lobby while the adults are talking. It feels weird when someone's that small as an adult.
Did you see that series they had on Netflix, the docu-series?
What's it about?
How he treats his fucking staff?
No.
It's amazing because he looks like such a piece of shit. He's the producer of that, but in one of the episodes, he tried to fight his personal trainer on the plane he was on.
Was his personal trainer of adult stature?
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like a good idea.
Yeah, definitely the personal trainer could fuck Kevin Hart up. Like, Kevin Hart is in good shape, but he's 3 feet tall.
But
Yeah.
okay,
I could put him in my pocket.
I get it, but I mean, what also happened to like literally fucking arguing and insulting each other and then going back to like nothing happened? Like,
we still do that. We're cool with that.
like
Yeah.
my brothers and I, we used to fucking go nuts on each other, and then 5 minutes later, it was like nothing happened.
Yeah, but you guys
that's
also
not
are
good,
psychopaths.
though.
Yeah.
That's not good. Like punching each other and then going, okay, everything's good.
Well, it wasn't
I
like
think
that.
you can argue and bust each other's balls,
Yeah.
but as
we would.
soon as you hit someone, that the friendship kind of takes a
no,
weird direction.
we would scrap it out. My brothers and I.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, we're kind of nuts.
Mike, because you like Amazon Prime, you like watching different shows. I had an epiphany last night. I started watching the Purge series.
Okay.
There's 2 seasons. I finished the 2nd season yesterday. They're short. It's like 10 episodes a season, like 40 minutes an episode. And I was talking to him about how, in real life, this couldn't stand because if you would let people do that for one day, it would take max 2 purges and we would have blown up the world because we're savages, right? So I was thinking about that, and then I realized something in the 2nd season that it's like a loophole that no one ever fucking talks about in these goddamn movies or series in this universe.
I don't even know what the Purge is.
You know what the Purge is?
Oh shit!
No.
Oh, you got to watch these movies. It's completely ridiculous.
Okay.
The Purge is a series of films. The Purge is it's fictional. I think the first one has Ethan Hawke in it. The first movie. Essentially, there's a holiday. The new founding fathers there's a new political party in the States. They take over, and what they find out is that people have all these urges and all this violence in them, and it would just be easier if you have one day a year. There's 12 hours that all crime is legal. So what people do is they rob banks, they murder people in the streets. It's crazy, but it's illegal. You're allowed up until 7 a.m. And then everything goes back to normal. If you kill someone after that, it's like even worse.
Death penalty.
It's a death penalty. It's like crazy. You're not allowed to do it. So you have one day a year. So what they do is then you find out the government was doing that to get rid of the undesirables because everyone else has security. So the people that end up dying is like people in poor neighborhoods, and there's a lot of murder and that kind of stuff that happens. But I was thinking, I was watching a series. So now the series documents like different times where that happens. And there's a commercial in the second. There's a commercial in the show. It's like a commercial in that universe. And they're teaching kids about the Purge. And it's like, this is, one day a year, it helps your adults get their, the aggression out. And then one of the kids like, well, what happens if like my parents die? Like, what the fuck is that, What happens to me? She's like, well, you'll know that if your parents die, then they've given back to society. So you should be proud of them. Them dying, someone else unleashed. But then I was thinking, I go, holy fuck, all crime is legal. if that would happen, all these kids would get molested and murdered.
Oh yeah, fuck.
Oh.
1 day a year.
Yeah,
just
1 day a
having
year.
Crazy sex with fucking 7-year-olds.
Yeah, they'd kill all these fucking kids,
shit.
bro. So then basically, if it was in our world now, if that would happen,
generations would die.
generations would die, bro. They would kill all these fucking
Yeah.
kids, bro.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, people are fucked up. They do it now. Now kids get kidnapped crazy, and we don't talk about it.
Yeah.
Imagine if it was legal.
I
Oh,
don't
shit.
think they'd kill him though, because pedophiles kill kids so that the kid doesn't tell on them.
Yeah.
But if it's legal for 1 day,
Well, I think
they'd
they
be
would
like,
have
he
to.
molested me. It was March 3rd. you
Yeah. But I think they would have to, because what happens is there's a lot of revenge plots in the story. So a lot of people, if somebody wronged them, they'll keep a list, and then next year on the Purge, they'll go kill
yeah.
them. So then you'll get killed. So it would be anarchy. Like I was watching, there was a commercial. I was like, wait a second, what about the kids? Because like, oh, you're gonna be safe. I'm like, from what? We're gonna kill these fucking kids.
But also, here's another thing. If let's say the government actually wanted to get rid of, I don't know,
Undesirables, they're called.
undesirables, they would actually themselves probably put agents and shit, people who are part of the purge, and literally wipe out entire generations of
Yeah, it would be.
people. Yeah, it would actually be genocide. Now look at what China did. The genocide they pulled with their own people, bro, and the genocide they're pulling now.
Yeah, no, it would be so, because people are like, oh, imagine if that would happen. First of all, that would create more violence, 100%.
Yeah,
It's not gonna solve anything. But we're so evil.
yeah.
There's so much evil that the world wouldn't exist if you give people a day like that. It would get out of hand, real quick.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's a good concept. It's an interesting thing to discuss. Like, how far would people go if you told them they could do it? But dude, horrific.
The first thing I'd do, I'd build a safe room in my house.
Yeah.
Just to fucking, I think, like, because I'd be like, okay, some fucking asshole is going to try to kill me.
Well, in one of the movies, they the rich neighborhoods, they have systems built around that 1 day in the year where everything locks down.
Yeah, they have all this. So there's a whole
Yeah.
market, and there's also these cleaning companies. They go to your house, you pay them at set. They come, they clean their bodies, they clean everything. They take the bodies to like the morgue, they cremate.
Oh, nice.
It is like, so what I like about the concept is like, yes, you are creating jobs. There's whole industries that were created based on that.
Yeah.
That's what governments do, you know? They'll fuck you over and be like, well, we'll create a whole industry based on this. But it's so insane because all the poor people, middle class, anything middle class and lower, you're fucking dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're dead.
Unless you're like some super trained Navy SEAL.
Even at that, you could be a Navy
Yeah.
SEAL. If 15 people show up and start shooting or throw a grenade in you,
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
You
fucked.
need
You're
need
fucked.
a fucking safe room.
yeah.
Like even or 18 other Navy SEALs.
Yeah, you need a lot.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it showed college students, because I was wondering in the second season, I was wondering like what would college students do, and they're so stupid. You know, they make a yearly game of it, like it's kind of like a Frosh Week type of thing. So they're
Okay.
going out. These chicks have their mask, and then this one guy, he fucking this guy gets, basically his friend runs away. He gets scared, leaves him alone, and he's about to get raped by a guy and murder rape, bro.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But he fights back, kills him, and then it unlocks something in his brain, and the motherfucker becomes a serial killer.
Oh shit.
And then throughout the whole season, throughout the entire year, he's killing off Purge, obviously, because he's waiting for so he's killing people around the campus and shit like that. And people are like, what the fuck's that? Like, why are people missing? But only one of them is shown to be a murder. The government is hiding the fact that other people got murdered because they don't want the stats to come out, that it makes you more violent. So he could kill people and he never gets in trouble for it. He's killing people and the government cleans it up and they pretend like nothing happened. They go, oh, this guy died of a heat stroke. Oh, this guy is missing or whatever.
Oh, so wait, he's even outside of the purge day?
He's
still-
murdering people, but the government doesn't want people to know that, so they don't panic and then go, hey, what the fuck? I thought you said if we murder people on Purge, there will be no crime in the rest of the year.
Oh.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's
Yeah, 'cause-
interesting.
But that makes sense though, because every like especially for murder and rape are two crimes that you never hear someone rape only one person.
Yeah.
Generally, a rapist becomes a rapist.
Yeah.
It's a
Right?
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and murder, some people will murder for revenge, but if you're just murdering someone randomly, you're going to do that shit again.
Yeah.
I think.
And he does it. The kid, he murders he murders his, all kinds of shit. It's his best friend because people start figuring out shit. Yeah, it's crazy. Also, crossbows. A lot of people like crossbows.
Yeah.
Hey, it's an interesting show. I just mean the concept of the Purge is always interesting. You know, like things are locked down, you
Yeah.
have 12 hours, all that. But in real life, it would be even worse than what you see in the in the show.
I believe it.
Homeless people would fucking die right away.
I mean, they talk about that in the movies. They go like it cleans up homeless people in the wrong way, obviously.
Yeah.
Because that's what the government wanted. They're like, let's just kill people that can't survive.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
it would be complete anarchy.
Yeah, it would be fucking crazy.
God damn.
The Purge, Mike. I can't believe you
Yeah,
haven't
I'm
seen the
gonna
movies.
watch it. Yeah, you had talked to me about that, but I'd forgotten. I'd totally forgotten about it.
They're horror movies. They're dumb thrillers, but the concept is
Are
something
they
to think about.
movies or like hour episodes?
There's 3 or 4 movies, and then they made a series.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Hold on.
Yeah, and I think you'll get them all on Amazon. But yeah.
Should I start right off with the series, or
start with the movies are better than the series. The series has a bit too much woke written into it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
How can you be woke when you're murdering and raping people?
Well, there's a lot of like in the this is like misgendering like in it. Like there's a lot more women that get killed on Purge than men and like weird shit like that. Like I'm like, what are you doing? This is a fake world. Why are you making up fake statistics so you could argue genders? Yeah.
But there's 5 of them.
There's 5 movies.
5 movies: The Purge, The Purge Anarchy, The Purge Election Year, The First Purge, and The Forever Purge.
I haven't seen Forever Purge.
No, I think I've watched 3 of them. I think.
Yeah. Well, I've watched the up until election and the first Purge, so I'm gonna watch the Purge Forever, and then I've seen everything. Yeah. But it's just a fun concept.
Yeah. They're not like super. How do you call it?
They're not high. It's not highbrow. They're not super intellectual.
It's not very artsy.
It's not very artsy.
Is it in black and white? Is there a scene of a dude in a bathtub smoking a cigarette for 7 hours?
It just makes you think. Like, it made me think of different scenarios, and I'd be like, oh shit, they're trying to portray people as being evil, but we're way worse than what they think is the worst that can happen. Like, human beings have proven that we're way worse than this.
Yeah, time and time again throughout history. Just look at history, bro.
Yeah.
What if
I
they
wouldn't
would give
kill
you
someone? Like if murder was legal for a day, I wouldn't kill someone because I'd be afraid how it'd affect me. I'd be afraid. I'd be like, I'd think about whoever I killed every fucking, like, the thing that's preventing me from murder isn't the fact that it's illegal.
Yeah. It's the same with me. Yeah, I don't want to be responsible for snuffing a life.
Yeah, but I would prepare to my best abilities to defend myself. But when it was time, I wouldn't hesitate to kill. Like if
you wouldn't go out on Purge.
No, exactly. Yeah, I wouldn't go out to go kill. But if something happened and I had to defend myself, I wouldn't hesitate.
All right. Well, let me lay you with the scenario.
Okay.
Earlier this evening.
Okay.
After you violently spilled coffee everywhere. Well, I'm not mad at you. I'm just saying, the anger that you felt towards the Tim Hortons employee that told you to not smoke in your own car, had that been during the Purge,
on Purge Day,
would he have been murdered?
No. I've never gotten to that point where
would he have been stabbed in the arm, perhaps? Violently run over with your car?
No. It's very difficult for me to get to a level where I really want to harm someone.
But we're saying it's Purge night.
Yeah.
You have your mask on. He tells you stop smoking.
Running him over with your car, is that because you don't want to fuck up your car? How about if there was a thing on Purge night, you get free car repair?
Oh,
automatically.
He's sweet.
You get a free rental with an upgrade. So if you hit him with your Accord, you get like a Mercedes C-Class.
Oh shit.
Then you know what? Fuck it. If I'm getting the C-Class, if I'm running 18 people over, fuck it. No, but in all seriousness, I don't think somebody that, like, for me to really hurt somebody physically, it has to be like next level shit. Either my life has to be in danger, or someone in my immediate circle, they have to be threatening somebody in my immediate circle. You know what I mean?
For you to hit them or for you to kill them?
For me to harm them.
To murder them.
Well, what's harm for you?
Like beat the shit out of them.
So somebody comes up to you and shoves you and be like, hey, man, I don't like your fucking face. And he's getting all in your face. Because he didn't kill you, you're not going to punch him?
No, I'll deck him in the fucking face because he put his hands on me.
That's what we're saying, but that's not your life being threatened.
Someone puts his hands on you and you're going to punch him in the face?
That's why he can't go to fancy restaurants. They're like, right this way, sir. Get the fuck off me, homie! What do you think this is?
He tries to put the napkin on your lap.
Yeah.
No, but what I mean
I'm
is...
not going to suck your dick, dude.
Yeah.
No, but what I mean is I would have to be pushed in order for me to really harm somebody, like, badly.
Yeah.
I would, like, my limits would have to be very pushed. Like
We've both talked to you long enough to know that is totally
Yeah, you're
false.
lying.
If the Purge was real, you would murder someone before the leader would be finished saying that murder was legal.
Yeah. You would you'd probably go apartment hunting one by one in your building, kill everyone, and then be like, I am lord of this tower. That's more like the Poseidon we know.
No, but honestly, no, I don't think so.
My living room is on the 8th floor. That would be what you would do.
I just take over the whole building.
Yeah, you'd kill the people that own the place.
I started playing a game on my phone, an app that it's called Sniper.
Oh.
And I downloaded it, and it's a lot of fun. But it's just you murdering random people that are far away.
Civilians?
And I like it way too much. They're technically criminals.
Well, why do you say technically? What makes them criminals, Mike?
Because they write...
They have a different skin color? It doesn't explain anything. Just keep shooting.
Oh, that's what I liked about the game, though, because I was afraid it was going to be very woke, that all of the criminals would be white.
Yeah.
But the first dude was a black guy.
And you're like, all right, 1990s style gaming.
But it was kind of woke because they said a man with a red pack sack is gonna try to murder people.
So you're the good guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then I see a guy with a pack sack and I shoot him in the head, but he was the only black guy. So I was like, shouldn't you tell me the black guy with the pack sack instead of saying a red pack sack?
And they're like, no, that's racist.
Yeah.
No, Mike, we can't. So you've been playing games, but on your phone. You're a weird guy, Mike.
Yeah.
You have virtual reality, you have the PlayStations, all that, but you play games on your phone.
Yeah, I don't know why I started playing that because I started playing in my bed. I'm trying to go to bed earlier, but I fall asleep super late, so I just end up playing shitty games on my phone.
You know what I've been doing in bed lately? What? I have the laptop, and I signed up for Amazon bought this company. It's called Comixology, where they have comic books, and you could buy them digitally. And I buy some books. You know, books are on sale. And then I sit there. I have my laptop. I'm laying down and I read till I get tired and I go to sleep. It's fun because because they're comic books. They're short, and you could select anything you want basically. Like I started this book called Lock and Key. I believe Lock and Key. Yeah.
I think I heard about it.
Yeah. Just I'm in the first volume right now where this guy's family gets murdered. And they go to this house that the guy used to live in, and there's like some weird powers there because like some kid unlocked the door, and then his spirit, like he died, and his ghost was able to see shit, but then he could go back in, and the kid does it a couple times. Like every time he goes through the certain door,
oh shit,
he dies, and but then his spirit comes out, and he can go visit like other shit.
Oh shit,
but then he goes back in. Yeah, so that's how it's starting. I want to say.
So when he comes back, he's not dead anymore.
He's not dead anymore, and he wrote about it.
That's fucking amazing.
So I thought it was just his imagination, but then you see his mother's like, the kid's not taking the murder while he's fucked up, and then the uncle's like, why? And he goes, well, look at what he drew for school, and he drew his summer, he drew his dad getting murdered, he drew this whole stuff, and at the end it shows him, look, I died, I was a ghost, and then I came back, and the mom was like, look, he's crazy, the kid thinks he's a ghost, but you see in the book, he unlocks the door and he dies it. So it's pretty interesting. Yeah, I want to know like where this is going. Like, is it just that? Maybe there's more powers.
Oh shit!
Can everybody turn into a ghost? Can you only stay in that realm? Can you go in like maybe afterlife and then maybe he meets his dad or some shit? I don't know. Can
you have sex with other ghosts as a ghost?
That's the question that this book is going to answer. If hold on a second. I'm just going to throw this out there. If I'm a ghost, is it rape? Because I'm dead. What are you going to give me, the death penalty?
Yeah.
The ghost is still there in spirit. The dick is still there in spirit.
They say that when we die, we can't take our money with us. So how am I going to pay the ghost prostitute if I don't have money?
Somebody should draw that Poseidon as a ghost with his pockets inside out like this. And a prostitute angry. Like
a prostitute ghost? Just... By the way, speaking of like going to bed and stuff like that, Mike, I've been trying to figure out ways to go to bed much earlier and wake up earlier. I'm trying to become this 5 a.m. guy. You know those 5 a.m. people that.
Don't be I don't like the 5 a.m. guys. All of them.
Okay, not too much 5 a.m. But like that
they go on Instagram stories like, "Hey guys,
no.
I don't want to wake up.
You want to be like The Rock,
but you gotta wake up and grind.
No.
I'm gonna go to the gym right now. I gotta make a protein shake first.
No,
don't be that guy.
Like Mark Wahlberg.
No, that's
Mark Wahlberg. Fucking 5 a.m. He's up at 3 a.m. By 6 a.m. he's been to church 4 times. He's
beaten up 8 Filipinos.
No, that's too much. It's too much.
He
it's too much.
stabbed a fucking guy in the street. The guy's blind now.
Yeah.
It's too much, but like 8 a.m. guy. You know what I mean?
That's a normal guy.
Wake up.
Human fucking being.
Yeah,
human being.
Because bro, before I used to wake up afternoon, and I fucking hate that shit.
I hate that too.
Because I've been looking for tricks to fall asleep earlier. I've tried weed. I've tried reading a book. But everything just makes my mind race a lot more. So I figured out a very simple trick.
Well, can I just say something about your tricks? Yeah. The reason why you weren't able to go to sleep at 11 or 12 is because you would wake up at 3 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
That never...
Touche.
You never figured that one out. You thought...
Yeah. No, I did.
You're like, other people are going to sleep. Yeah, but other people were waking up at 8. You're waking up at 3 o'clock.
Well, no,
to go to bed early, you only have to set your alarm early.
No,
So the first night, you only sleep 2 hours, and then you're
No,
okay.
what would happen was I entered this vicious cycle where I'd wake up at 1 and be like, fuck, I woke up too late. Now I gotta, the next day I would not sleep all night, so I'm super tired the next day. But then I was too tired the next day, and I would end up taking a nap.
So you go to bed at 2 in the afternoon.
Yeah, shit like that. So I kept fucking up my thing. But one thing super simple that I did that puts me right to sleep, that helps, stop
a
thinking.
headlock?
No.
You do
Knocks
like
me the fuck out.
the singer from In
No,
Excess?
very simple.
I get my girlfriend to choke me until I fall asleep.
On Spotify?
And then she goes through my wallet.
On Spotify, I just put Sounds of the Ocean.
Yeah.
Knocks me right the fuck out.
Sounds of the Ocean.
Sounds of the Ocean.
Yeah. No shit. That's what a whale would love to hear. It feels like I'm home again.
Yeah.
Yeah, ma?
I never go to bed early. And last week, one night, like at 10:30, I was tired. And I was like, fuck it, I'll go to bed. 10:30, I'll wake up at 6 or 7. That'll be good. I fucking woke up at 3 in the morning.
Wait, how?
And I couldn't go back to sleep.
What'd you do?
I got up. So I got up.
Started the day?
I started my day at 3 in the morning. And I was by like noon, I'd been up for fucking 9 hours. So I was like, this is horrible. Like, what the fuck kind of long, shitty day this is? Especially this time of year. If you wake up at 3 in the morning, it's dark until like 7.
Dude, I remember back when I used to work at EA, I remember a night where we had went to this girl's house. So we didn't sleep at all. And then in the morning I had a job. I had to go to work, right? So I left their house and I went straight downtown to EA and I was finished. So I was there like 2 hours before everyone, an hour and a half before everyone. So I tried to sleep in like the lounge, but everybody kept fucking coming in and waking me up. Like, what are you doing, bro? Are you okay? Like, are you okay? Everybody thought I was dying. And then the whole day, because I was so tired, I kept like physically nodding off. I was like just losing it. I was trying to sleep everywhere. They weren't letting me. And like, you know what you should do? You should really sleep at night. I was like, shut up, nerd. You wish you were doing what I was doing last night. Shut up. But I was so tired. I remember feeling like my brain was turning off. Like I couldn't no coffee. I couldn't force myself. I was so tired because I was awake. But I remember that day. It was a horrible day. I felt like shit.
Yeah, when I was younger, I used to be able to go 2 or 3 days without sleeping. But then I'd have to sleep for like 20 hours. And I thought I was still able to do that, but I can't do that anymore. I tried like last year to go like one night without sleeping.
Oh, I can't.
And then I looked like I was fucking 900 for the next 4 days.
I'm not good at doing that. Like when I was younger, I used to be able to do it more. Like I'd stay up, but I needed some kind of rest. I had found a couple of years ago when I was going out a lot, I had found my rhythm where I could just sleep 2 hours or 3 hours a night and I could function. But without it, it's not like I reduce a bit. I'm useless. I can't even think. I'm just like, I need, even if if you give me 3 hours, I'll be good for the whole day. Yeah. But I need that at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me, if I sleep 3 hours, I'll be good. But then there will be a weird time where I will completely crash.
Yeah, no, I could survive the entire day. I could go all the way the next day for 3 hours.
Really?
But if you don't give me 3 hours, you're not going to get me past noon. I won't be able to handle it. My brain starts shutting off. My head starts hurting.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did I do that shit? How did we do that shit when we were young? I don't understand.
Because when we're younger, we're full of that too. But like super crazy amounts of energy. You know, like I remember I used to work long time ago for a video game editing website.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, and at some point
I had seen you, but I didn't know you. Remember?
Yeah. These fucking super nerds, bro. They wanted to stay up. They wanted to pull all nighters because the Nintendo.
What did you do at that website?
Yeah, you can't even spell. What did you do?
I was.
Yeah, that's a fucking great question, Mike. Yeah,
I was.
You were a writer.
Yeah.
Oh, no wonder they went out of business.
You wrote, you like a journalist.
Yeah.
No wonder they went out of business. People are going online like, what the fuck is a Nintendo?
Yeah, Nintendo.
Yeah, I've had a lot of jobs also. And
why does he keep saying that the new PS2 cost 2 hookers?
Yeah,
That doesn't make sense.
doesn't make any sense. Every time we give him a Sega article, he just cries. Oh,
nah,
wow.
but
I forgot about that. Yeah, I didn't know what you were doing. You were a writer.
Yeah.
No wonder they went out of business.
Look, are you a good speller?
No, no.
Oh, bro, I would just go to Google.
Fuck, good Jesus Christ! Don't they have like an audition process or?
Nah. If they had an audition process, Mike. All he needed was one interview, and they wouldn't have hired him. I don't think he even got an interview.
Yeah.
And they were just like, okay, welcome aboard.
You're like, hi, I would like, these are my references. It's an empty folder.
Oh, that was. When was that? I think it was right before. Fuck, I can't remember where. What? I think it was between Best Buy and Telus.
When you worked there.
Yeah.
Were you a writer for Best Buy?
No.
Best Buy is where they tricked him. He thought he was working for commission. And then after his first month.
That's true. That's true.
No, after 3 months. Yeah, because I kept asking.
It took you 3 months to figure out.
No, because I kept asking management, and he kept telling me, "Oh no, it's after your what's that
probationary period."
Yeah, probationary period. I was like, whatever. I was 18. I bought it. I was like, maybe I don't know, whatever. We'll see, right? And then I remember it was close to the end of my probation and shit. And then I told the guy, I'm like, fuck, I can't wait to get that big fat, commission because I had sold a lot of TVs, bro. When I get a big commission, was it like that for you guys when you had first started? And the guy looks at me and goes, commission?
Oh, just that question would have made me sink into the floor.
Bro, first of all, I wanted to beat the shit out of
I would have
him.
gotten super angry at the fucking guy that told me.
Yeah.
I was.
Why did he that's a stupid lie. That he just wanted to fucking hurt you.
No, he just I guess because I had told him I wanted to be on commission and shit like that, and he didn't have I guess he needed employees, and he didn't want to tell me. You know what I mean?
But you were going the extra mile to sell TVs.
Yeah.
I would have been like, you know how many Hasidic Jews I had to blow?
Bro, I used to sprint with the TVs, bro. I was just, and everyone's staring at me like, why is this stupid fat kid running?
Because you were like, I'm making money.
Yeah, I was like, I'm making money, bro. And like, why is this stupid fat kid running through the store with TVs?
I felt bad.
To sell TVs.
Yeah.
I mean, like a fucking clown.
Future Shop used to work on commission,
Future
right?
Shop, yeah. Future Shop.
Yeah. Because they were both, I used to always go to Future Shop because Future Shop and Best Buy were both the exact same products, but the Future Shop employees were really they worked hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they made money.
Future Shop employees?
The only thing is they tried to fucking sell you all of these guarantees and all of the bullshit that they sell just to make money.
But people used to fall for that shit. The warranties, and I don't think people fall for it anymore.
No, you yell at people.
I don't think so.
Go on, Mike.
I felt for one time the guy sold me. I bought a TV and he was like, "You want to get it calibrated?" And I was like, "No, I'm good. I'm good." And he was like, "No, but we could calibrate it and it'll be fucking amazing. You're buying this TV, it needs to be calibrated. And for some reason, there was another guy next to me, and he was one of my friends. He was like, yeah, that makes sense. So I said yes. Then I brought the TV home, and then I went right back to the store, and I was like, I don't want to get it calibrated. It's stupid. Like, how is your fucking Geek Squad guy going to be better than the people that work for Sony?
Yeah. Yeah, I got one better for you. The calibrating. Poseidon remembers this. Yeah, a couple of years back, the TV that I have now. That oh my god, Mike! I did research on what TV I wanted, like because it was on sale and it was a good deal, and I was happy. I had decided, I go, this is the TV I want. I'm happy with it. So I go to Best Buy on at Marché Central, and they were being very like, go there. They were being fucking dicks. So finally, I found it. I go, look, I just want this fucking TV. So they show it to me. He's like, well, what do you want? What do you want to do with this? I go, I want to buy this. And the guy's like freezing or whatever. He's being weird. So I just grab it. I go, I'm going to bring in the fucking friend. He's like, no, we'll get someone for it. I go, no, I'm bringing the friend. I want to fucking buy it. He's like, no, before you buy it, you got to pay. We're going to calibrate it for you. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? He's like, we're going to calibrate the TV so it looks nice or whatever. I go, what the fuck does that mean? Calibrate. I got my buddy Poseidon. He's going to calibrate it for me. He used to work here. He's like, no. They go, is your buddy Poseidon? Is he a certified, what did they ask?
Oh, I remember this.
Certified calibration technician. I'm like,
no. Geek Squad is he a certified Geek Squad technician?
Yeah, and I forgot what I said, but I said something like he's a certified, what did I say? He's a certified something. I forgot what I said. I go, get the fuck out of here. Bro. Give me the goddamn, but I was so mean to the guy. Yeah. I was like, the guy's like, are you okay? I go, I'm not fucking okay. Give me the fucking TV. Like I went crazy. I go, you see this? I want to fucking buy it. I have money. I'm going to pay for this fucking TV. I don't need this fucking bullshit. Like I went from 0 to 100, and he knows how I get with the TVs. Like they were trying to sell me last time insurance with him, and what I tell the guy?
Oh my god, I remember this, bro.
Oh Mike, dude, I went fucking.
Hold on, it was Best Buy, right?
Laval, this one.
Yes, yeah. Best Buy. Yo,
the guy's like, sit down with me.
No, hold on. First, it started off with it was the last one in stock.
Yeah,
and he go, okay, yeah, I want it.
Oh yeah. He's like, I want it. He's like, let me check. He's like, okay, we have one in stock. I go, okay, in stock here. He's like, yeah. Okay, where is it? He's like, it's in the back.
And he just sat there staring at you.
And then I just switch. I go, so are you going to get it? You want me to fucking go get it? Which one of us can get the fucking TV? And he's like, whoa. He goes, I'll go get it. And they're like, okay. And then I look at him. I go, am I overreacting or is that guy? And he's like, no, that guy, 10 seconds, he's just staring at me. Yeah. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck? So then he comes out and he goes, what do you say, grab a seat or some shit?
No. He brings us to the side table over there.
They have chairs.
Yeah, chairs. As if it's a sales office at Best Buy, bro. What is this bullshit?
So I'm like, what the fuck's happening? I'm like, what situation did I walk into? I just want this fucking TV. Why is he making it difficult?
And then he goes, have a seat. And you're like, no. Just no.
And then he's like, okay. Would you like some warranty? And I go, no. And I threw my credit card. I threw the credit card. I go, just fucking take this and give me the TV. He's like, holy shit. I was so angry. At these fucking people. Oh, bro. And then you could hear me dragging it. He's like, you want help? I go, I don't want any help. And then you just hear me dragging it out of the cardboard, dragging it all the way out of Best Buy.
Oh, bro. I miss going shopping with you, bro. What a fucking experience.
I get angry quick.
Yeah. Or do you remember the brick?
I remember it was the brick in Laval.
The store or the brick that he threw at the Best Buy?
Well, there was a brick in Laval situation, and even the brick at Marché Central. Remember when I went in, I told them to go fuck themselves?
I don't remember that. I don't think I was there for that. But
they called me at 11 a.m. to confirm when the thing's coming. I confirmed with them. Then they don't call me. But there was a whole fucking thing.
Oh, yeah, I was there, I think.
And then I go, why do you confirm and then don't show up? Like I had this whole fucking, and then I go, refund everything right now. I went crazy.
I think I was there.
He's like, sir, we'll give you I don't want a fucking discount.
But it was funnier, the one in Laval, because before we went to the Best Buy, we went to the brick.
Yeah, I went to the brick to look for a TV. Yeah.
And then what was it? You walked in. We walked in. We're waiting for a guy to help us.
They were like, I was like, oh, this TV. And I'm trying to get the guy, and they were all telling me to go fuck myself.
Yeah, they were all ignoring you.
Ignoring me, walking away. And I'm like, yo, nobody wants this sale. Like, I'm going to buy this TV. I'm just gonna buy this TV, and and then finally, the manager or something? He came with an attitude. This Arab guy, remember? He comes all like, "Oh, sir, what the fuck?" And I go with nothing.
Yeah,
I go, get nothing. I don't want anything from you fucking people. I go,
yeah, you stormed out.
I just stormed out.
I had a friend that worked for the brick, and he used to always tell me, "Come to the brick, I'll give you my discount, whatever, the employee discount." And I never went. And when I finally bought the house here, I was like, fuck, I'll go to his brick. I hadn't seen him in like 2 years. And I went, and when I got there, I found out he had lost his job because he had molested one of the employees.
Holy shit!
Jesus Christ.
Oh, this guy really offered her the special.
Hold on, how do you molest an employee?
Told her the same thing. He's like, "You want a discount?"
Yeah, he got it. I fell for it.
Oh,
They're like,
no.
oh, you fell for the old fucking discount versus a rub and tug.
Oh, that's fine. What a weird thing. You're like, yeah, I'm looking for Marcus. Oh, he doesn't work here anymore. Really? He works at another Best Buy location? No, he was arrested. He molested one of our employees.
Yeah, because I actually asked, because he is a manager, and I was like, they're like, he doesn't work here anymore. And I was like, what do you mean he doesn't work here? Why doesn't he work here?
I get
Which
the
is
best
a
service from
question.
him. He's been servicing me for years.
He said, who else is going to help me while I'm watching the TV, rub my shoulders, and kiss the nape of my neck, and go, how do you like this 4K?
Oh, speaking of 4K, did you guys know there's a new trend going on the internet called caught in 4K?
Caught?
Caught in 4K.
Okay, I thought you said cotton 4K.
No, caught in 4K. Sorry, I
Explain.
combine words. So it's a song that basically, you guys know the Pornhub community song?
Never heard of it.
Yeah, the start that songs, you know that sound clip,
You
you know? And they have that, they put that with a real song. I think the one that goes daylight, you know that one?
Oh, yeah, Childish Gambino.
Yeah, I think so.
Redbone.
Yeah, Redbone. They kind of put them over each other, and then they record like teachers, some people, their grandparents, shit like that, with their phone playing the sound, and people will be like, you know what I mean?
Oh,
To
the reaction.
sound, yeah, the reaction.
Yeah, but that's bullshit. That's bullshit. I'll tell you why. Because that sound, that's just a fun sound.
Yeah, but it's so funny.
Because I could turn, like, even if I don't know what that is, I
Yeah.
could turn and be like, oh, what's he listening to? And it's like, daylight. I'm like, yeah.
But one of them was a teacher,
Okay.
and it was a dude, and he's sitting there on his phone, and it starts, and as soon as it starts, he goes, like, he freaks out, and the guy goes, and then you could see the guy goes, shit.
No. It would have been funny if he's just like,
He pulled his dick out.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, fuck.
We should do that to people in the street.
The cotton 4K.
No, I'm joking. I don't give a
No,
shit. but-
pulling our dicks out.
Yeah, that's clearly what I meant. Poseidon.
Well, it's kind of cold, so not yet. Maybe in the summertime.
Pulling out our...
was-
don't pull out your dick.
Very.
Could you imagine that shit? Local podcaster, Poseidon, when he's not
Local
busy.
podcaster / sexual weirdo.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't think anybody would notice.
Because your dick is that small.
That's a weird self-burn.
It was a self-burn.
Yeah.
It was a self-burn.
That made me feel bad for you.
No, why?
Yeah.
It's called
That
self-deprecating humor.
That hurt my feelings. Because you said it so like, nobody would... It's not like anybody would notice.
It wasn't said to make you feel bad. It was made to
We're going
laugh,
to
but-
find out if that's true on Saturday's episode
Yeah.
of In Bed with Poseidon.
I'm going to ask Annabelle to record your threesome, and all we're going to hear is two different voices saying, pasa? Me
That
no.
might be why she gives you the sort of the discount.
What
It's because
discount?
she doesn't feel it when you put it in. So she's like, hey, impay me on full pull.
He pays, we don't pay. This guy's just great. He's just paying me to hang around. And
Yeah,
Poseidon,
he rubs his bush on my bush.
we're basically scissoring.
The Scissor Sisters.
We scissor for fucking 47 seconds. This is great. Could you imagine if Poseidon's like, yo, you like that? And she's like, qua.
She's just sitting there.
Is it in? Is it in yet?
Just crickets.
No. Poseidon, it's impossible because she's a small girl. Unless you have a micro penis.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Like
No, I'm not worried. No, trust. No, I'm good down there.
Well, from what we heard, you're okay. That's it. You're a normal dick. You don't have the hammer. But you know what? She doesn't need the hammer. She needs a skilled swordsman.
I'm a skilled
And you've
swordsman.
been in many sword fights in your life.
Yes.
I like how on air Poseidon's like, I have hit other penises with my penis.
Oh, that's what you meant by sword fight.
What did you think I meant by sword?
Oh shit.
You thought sword
wait.
fight was code for fucking? You thought one sword was your cock and the other sword was
A giant clip?
like yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was like a sword and shield type of situation.
What kind of pussy looks like a shield?
Yeah, if she's shielding her pussy,
That's
it's rape.
Well, no, because you know the shape of the vagina. I guess I don't know. Like, I'm gonna stop because I killed the joke again.
Yeah, you made it awkward again.
I killed the joke. I killed the joke. I keep doing this.
Well, yeah,
God damn it! I fuck it up.
The joke has died, but the restraining order is back alive. That's fucked up, Mike.
I fuck it up.
Is that the kind of humor you do with her though? Like when you're alone? Like what kind of jokes do you tell when you're alone?
Oh, we fuck around. We laugh, say dumb shit.
Does she ever tell you stuff that makes you uncomfortable?
No, not really.
Nothing makes you uncomfortable. Does she ever talk about sex with her other clients, and then you're like, okay, I don't want to hear about that?
Yeah, that's the only thing where I'm kind of like,
oh, she does that.
No.
Does she do that while you're fucking her? Like,
No,
does she go like, oh, that dick is so big, it's the third biggest dick I had today.
No, but
Does she ever say like, it was okay, but you know what was really good? This other guy that I fuck.
Yeah.
No. Like that, she never really spoke about it. But I was clear from the beginning, like I don't really want to hear that. But as another dude, you don't really, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's about.
I love it when you fuck me with that condom, because the last guy didn't have a rubber and he had all these fucking sores. He was all thin and had these sores.
These
I
open
love it
sores.
that you're chubby and you have a condom.
Yeah, and I think he was gay. It was a weird experience I had.
He kept on putting it in my ass. And he asked me why I had an innie instead of an outie.
Oh no! Poseidon's just like, I feel weird right now.
No, but seriously, she's very fun to get. Like she's very cool.
Yeah, we're not. We're just saying. Does she ever say stuff that makes you feel weird,
No, not really.
Mike?
Does she describe, like, when she comes home from having sex with one of her customers, does she, because you said that was the weird thing when she describes a customer. Does she tell you, like, this fucking guy, he wanted to fuck me standing up in the elevator?
Hey, he come in my hair. Does she say that?
No, but that's the only
does
thing.
she speak to you in French or English? Since
French.
she's
Oh, we
French.
mix.
I
We
keep
mix.
forgetting that. Okay.
Yeah, we mix French English. We go French English. Because I don't. The thing is, I don't understand her French too well.
What?
Yeah.
She speaks French fine.
Is she not French?
No, but I mean, like, I don't know. Like, it's I don't understand Quebecois French too well. Sometimes she'll use some words.
What kind of words?
Like, I don't know. Like, sometimes she'll say something a little too fast in French.
Like no.
Like no?
No, arrête.
or dégueulasse.
Viol.
Viol, and he's like this. I don't play any musical instruments. I've told you so many times.
Why do all these French chicks think I play the violin?
Yeah.
Oh shit! No, and like sometimes like I'll sit there, I'm like, and I'll be like, and
What kind of words has she surprised you with?
because I'm a full of shit type of person, right?
Yeah, you're a big liar.
Yeah. So like instead of being like I don't understand, I'll just sit there quietly and be like,
I hate it when you do that. Just tell her you don't get it.
Yeah.
yeah, I should I should do that.
I can help you. This is what you say.
Like what?
Je comprends pas.
What did she say
Yeah, but
that
it's-
you didn't understand?
Oh, I don't remember
you
now. I don't
remember-
remember our conversations exactly. But like you know the whole thing about like I don't want to say what too many times before seeming like a retard. So like I'll say
So
you-
once.
So you think that if you say what too many times, you're gonna seem like a retard? I'm gonna be honest with you. You've jetted past that line.
Yeah.
She already thinks you're a retard.
Yeah.
I don't blame her.
If you say what, she'll be like, "Oh, he's curious. I thought he was just dumb."
Yeah, yeah. You know, what do you think she's gonna turn into Samuel L. Jackson? Say what? Say what again? What? That ain't no country I heard of.
But yeah,
Oh wow, that's fucking ridiculous.
yeah. But yeah. Apart from
I'm
that,
surprised that's where you draw the line. You can't tell her when you don't understand.
yeah.
I'm curious to find out what she threw you
But
off
also
with.
but also like I've noticed in general, like a lot of the times with like a lot of people, like even with you, sometimes you'll say something and then I hear the completely wrong thing. I don't know what the fuck it is. I googled this, by the way. Apparently, it's a form of auditory dyslexia.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that existed.
Do you honestly believe that would hold up in court? Oh yeah.
No, it's a thing. Look, I'll Google it right now.
No, I believe you. But do you think that will hold up in court? Your Honor, I'm gonna be honest with you. I heard yes the whole time. I
heard put it in. Put it in.
Yeah.
And she was saying police, get the police.
Yeah, it's right. It's one of these scenarios, right? It's just
You say a potato, she says a rape.
No, look, quick facts about auditory dyslexia. Defined by difficulty processing the basic sounds of language, phonemes, sounds of letters and groups of letter resulting.
Is that a illness that mostly affects animals?
What?
Because my dog, sometimes if I'll say something and it'll rhyme with something else, he won't understand exactly what I said.
Yeah.
I have no clue. But that would explain also why I combine a lot of words.
No, that's just you're not speaking properly. That's
yes.
something else. Stop at a gas station. It's just because you're not giving yourself a break. But then again, I'm not one to talk because even though I don't put words together, I talk really fast.
You do. Sometimes you do talk fast.
Yeah. So I can't blame you, sir. Who am I to judge?
Yeah. And also sometimes it depends if I'm doing something else. I can't multitask.
So when she's talking to you, what else are you doing?
Well, sometimes
jerking off.
You don't gotta. Why would you?
Is that what you're doing when you call? Is that why you're on the phone for 40 minutes?
Do you jerk off while you're on the phone?
Oh, fuck. It makes sense now.
Oh, Christ.
But,
look, I'll tell you something right now. Look, I'm going to say something right now.
You weren't supposed to say because she doesn't know.
Here's the thing. I didn't know either until I called you out on it. I didn't even think about it. But I'll tell you one thing. Even though it makes you a little creepier, it also makes you less dumb. Because now you're not really interested in her day. You're just trying to... I never thought that's what he was doing. And now she's going to think back. She's going to be like, that makes so much sense. When he was like, oh, yeah, that sounds... yeah. How long was the drive? Tell me again, but in French.
Do you ask her to like say what she's wearing, or you just jerk off while she's talking about
just to
her
the sound,
trip to the pharmacy?
No, just to the sound of her voice.
Do an impression of her voice. Do like a sentence. How would she say something? In her accent or in French, whatever you prefer. Like her voice in your head when you think about it, how does it sound?
I can't do that, but I
try your best.
But I do find her accent in English
attractive.
Is cute.
Of course, but we're saying try to mimic it. Obviously, you're not her.
I won't be able to do it.
Do your best. We know that you're not going to do it.
There's no way.
It's the best that you can do in your head. Her voice in your head, spit it out. I just want to hear in your head how you're translating it. I'm just curious. You know, like how when I talk with her voice, I want to see what your version is.
He's waiting for her to pick up because he's calling her now in his head. So just, and she's like, "Oh, I'll call Louis." Fuck. Okay.
Hi, Poseidon.
Well, it's like that cute little.
Do it. I want to hear in your head how it sounds. I know how it sounds in my head.
Like I know how I won't be able to do it because I'm gonna sound like a man.
Why? How do I sound like a woman when I do it today? Retard.
Well, Poseidon, like that soft voice.
I know, but stop talking to us. Tell us a full sentence or a full conversation.
When I go to the store and I do it like that, like that. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. That's about it.
So you like the fact that she speaks English with an accent.
Yeah.
And so when she's telling you that, you're just hardcore beating it. And she's like, I go to the store. The man tell me my coupon expire. I go, it's not expire, it's see. And then while you're doing that, you're like,
tell me the date. Yeah. Tell me the date.
What else was on sale? But in French. What else was on sale? Jesus Christ.
I actually kind of get that though, because my wife, when we first started dating, she was like, I want to learn how to speak English. So let's just, I'll talk to you in English and you answer back in English. And we'd do that for about 9 seconds. And then I'd want to have sex with her. There's something very hot about an accent.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah.
That's the only reason why I have any success in French. No one's listening. Yeah. Guys are just jacking off.
Women are just fucking flicking the old bean.
It's mostly guys at my show, so I got to explain that somehow. But yeah, accents. Some accents are fucked up. Some accents work.
Usually, here's the thing. Usually, the Quebecois accent on women, I don't like it. It sounds usually obnoxious.
It depends
But with
what
her,
accent. No. It depends on what accent. Because there's different forms of Quebecois. There's the really heavy one, and then there's the one that you're talking about, the city one.
Yeah.
Just like in France. In France, there's like the one that they talk about in the movies, like, oh, what is this? And all that. You know, they sound almost Japanese.
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, but that's not everyone.
Nah.
If you listen to like what's that fucking the French chick that plays in Batman? Emily Cotillard?
Marion Cotillard.
Marion, whatever the fuck her name is. She has a nice accent in English.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of Quebecois accents. Sometimes it sounds like the girl is jerking you off with a cigarette in her mouth.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But her.
But half the Quebecois accents are really hot, and the other half sound like an old lady.
Yeah, that's how it is everywhere.
Almost like, you know how in Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Mac's mother.
Yeah, exactly.
Half of them sound like how she looks, and the other half sound really hot.
But it's just like, think of the States. Think of United States of America. There are so many different accents, right? New York. Think of Texas. You could get the twang that people like Matthew Mahogany. That you love that guy, right? So he has a fucking cool accent. But then you have the other ones like, yeehaw, where am I going? You know, like it's...
Yeah.
But also, I like the Southern Bells. Have you heard that?
Oh, Mr. Poseidon, I do agree. Yeah, that kind of stuff.
Oh my God, bro!
That's
my motherfucking God!
That's like South Carolina. That kind of stuff. Yeah.
Oh shit, that accent! I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's like
my daddy do protest. I
don't know why.
I think
that's like the KFC guy. Colonel Sanders.
That's
we have to picture the reason why we think of that accent as hot is we've only seen hot women with that accent. The other one, the sort of the hillbilly twang, it's all these fat fucking what was that show a couple of years ago?
Duck Dynasty.
That Duck Dynasty, or the chubby girl that used to do like beauty contests.
Oh yeah. Sweet
with the
Cookie
mother.
Or some shit. What's it? Cookie Poochie, whatever the fuck her name was. Yeah. That's why. Yeah, you're actually right. Because in my head, when I think of the Southern Belle accent, I think of a girl in one of those, like a redhead in those old dresses. You know, that look like a belle a bit.
Oh, you think of a redhead?
Yeah.
I think of a blonde.
Oh, that's interesting. In my head, I'm thinking of a redhead.
Yeah,
I think of a blonde too. I think of kind of a hot Jessica Simpson.
Oh, I like where that's going. I'm with that as well. But in my head, for some reason, that accent, she's a redhead.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I know.
Yeah.
Me, it's blonde, blue eyes.
And I just figured out why.
Why?
It just clicked. Because the girl in that show, Breaker High, has that accent.
Oh.
She's a redhead.
Interesting.
Probably when I was young, that was the first time I heard it. So then, ever since then, I always associate that accent to a hot redhead chick. It's funny how the brain works, Mike.
Yeah.
We, not for nothing, but we're pretty scientific in this program.
Yeah, we are. We are the Neil deGrasse Tysons of Canada.
Yeah. We're more of the Bill Nye the Science Guy because he's not a scientist. We're more like, we just put on lab coats. You know, that's what he does, the cocksucker. He's like a civil engineer or something. That's why he always wears a lab coat when he's on CNN.
Oh, that's why he's not a scientist. He's a science guy.
What does a civil engineer
That's
do?
exactly why he's a science guy. Yeah. No. What
awesome.
but he's a smart guy. I'm not saying he's not, but he's not a scientist. That's
why Hannah Gatsby isn't a comedian. She's a comedy person.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm a comedy person.
Oh, they just design transportation projects.
What do you mean just? Why the fuck does that seem easy to you?
Yeah.
You know how hard that shit is, bro?
You fucking host a podcast with the prostitute, and you think that someone that's a civil
I never said
engineer
I never said.
You know how hard that shit is?
No, I never said it was easy, but I'm just saying I was.
You have to take into account everything.
Oh yeah, of course.
Because remember, like here, the Lackady Circle, whoever did that should be fired. They fucked it up. They caused more problems, right? So that's what happens when people think it's easy.
That wasn't a civil engineer. That was a civil engineering person.
That was an uncivilized. That was an uncivil engineer.
Uncivil engineer. God damn.
This is so stupid. Anyways, all right. Guys, look, if you like Poseidon, which I don't know why you wouldn't. Look at that fucking face. Head over to twitch.tv/theposeidon69. You can watch him playing video games with young children over the internet. It sounds more predatory than it is. He doesn't do anything sexual, but he swears at them a lot and threatens to murder their parents. It's a lot of fun. Twitch.tv/theposeidon69. Also, theposeidon69 is where you can find him on Twitter and on Instagram. The other gentleman, Mr. Mike Ward, you can find him at mikeward.ca. That's where you get links to all of the stuff he's doing, including the shows that are coming back.
I'm doing a show this week, 2 shows on Saturday.
Where?
In a town called Labé.
Sold out already?
Sold out. Huge. It's going to be a horrible show. A 4,000-seater with 250 people.
It's not going to be horrible. They're going to love it. They're going to all sit up close. Don't worry about it. It's going to be good.
It's not going to be as fun as a funeral, though.
You should tell them that. Midway through, if it's not going good, say, you know who's funner than you people? People at a fucking funeral. Anyways, MikeWard.ca for that. Patreon.com/Suzekut to get Mike Ward's podcast. It is the #1 French language comedy podcast on the planet. Mike Ward, Suzekut. If you head over to Patreon, patreon.com/Suzekut, you get every episode in the archive. You get all the live episodes, and you're up to date. The best place to get all of the episodes, patreon.com/Suzekut. And for my stuff, head over to panteliscomedy.com and patreon.com/Pantelis, where you get all my shows first. You get access to exclusive movie nights, shows, podcasts that only go to Patreon, and of course, In Bed with Poseidon for Poseidon Annabelle.
Yes.
So thank you guys for joining us, and go fuck yourselves.